It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Hey!
Welcome back to the Casual GM YouTube channel. It's 10K Brian. We're back here with another mock draft. I'm recording this just like 30 minutes to an hour after the Chiefs just lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles. So why not do a Chiefs video? On this video, we're gonna be rebuilding the Chiefs through the draft. And yeah, let's hop into the draft real quick. All right, we're starting now. Yeah, this video we just saw in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs offensive line really struggled. Their cornerbacks didn't hold up against the Eagles wide receivers. Just overall, the team just didn't look as dominant or as good as they looked all season. It showed some clear holes that they really couldn't compete with the Eagles with. And in this draft, we're gonna be trying to address some of those needs on both the offensive side and defensive side. Let me know in the comments what y'all think the Chiefs should be doing this offseason in the draft and in free agency. Who they should bring in, who they should let go. And yeah, the Chiefs are officially on the board right now at pick 32 in the first round. Let's see who we can pick up. But it'll probably be a 31 this year since the Eagles won. They'll probably pick 31 this year. But we going right after the Super Bowl just ended, so PFF probably hasn't updated. On the board right now is Josh Conley Jr., which I think after just watching that Super Bowl, offensive tackle is definitely a position they need right now. So I think it's probably going to be pretty obvious that we probably going to go Josh Conley Jr. out of Oregon. But let's look at some of the other players they got up here. They got Colston Loveland, who could be the future replacement for Travis Kelce. So technically that wouldn't be that bad of a pickup also. The Chiefs are just getting old. They're going to have to start replacing some positions like tight end, wide receiver. I think they've just been trying to piece it together the last few years. Xavier Worthy had a good Super Bowl performance, so they do got some upside there in the future. I feel like they needed more pieces than people thought. And yeah, let's address some of these needs in this draft. Some other people on the board are Trey Amos, cornerback. They definitely need cornerback help. Siobhan Ravel, Donovan Ezraku from Boston College, Elliot Ottermaner, TJ Sanders, South Carolina, Jack Besh, and Jackson. Yeah, let's not waste no time. I think we're gonna take Josh Conley Jr. here. Boom, we took him. I think that's a really good pickup, especially at 32. He's been really rising on the boards lately. In these pre-draft talks and mock drafts by other people. And I think after watching that Super Bowl, offensive tackle was a clear need. And they're back up on the board right now at pick 64 in the second round. Top players available are Derek Harmon, Cameron Williams, Jared Ivey, Darius Alexander, and Sebastian Castro, Alfred Collins, Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins. So it'll be interesting to see what we do right here. It says their top three needs are tackle, D-line, and linebacker. So I think Derek Harmon or Darius Alexander are the picks right here that we could make. I mean, Darius Alexander had a really good I think it was Senior Bowl performance. It was either Senior Bowl or Shrine Bowl, but I think it was the Senior Bowl. But he had a really good performance there in practices and in the game. Really showed ability to get after the quarterback. He's a interior D lineman out of Toledo. I don't really think they need safety. I think they would need cornerback more than they need safety. Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson. I really do like one of them possibly going to the Chiefs. I think Travion Henderson would fit their style more. They're like running backs who can catch out the backfield and are explosive. I don't know how what's the running back they got right now? I know the guy Isaiah Pacheco. He had a major leg injury this year, and he kind of came back and wasn't really the same. So I think they could definitely take running back here, but I don't think they take him in the second round. They have the 64th and the 66th pick, so we can kind of double up right here. I think we take interior D lineman, Alfred Collins. I really like him also. Derek Harmon. I really like Derek Harmon. Him and Chris Jones paired together could be just a beast on the inside. He had an 84 overall grade this year by PFF, 86 rushing grade. Let's look at Darius Alexander's grades. His grades probably won't be as good, but him in these workouts has really rised up the board lately. So let's look at his grades. Oh, he had a 90 grade this year, 90 overall grade, 90 run defense grade, 70.8 pass rush grade. Let's look at his measurables. He's 6'4", 310, pretty good size. Let's look at Alfred Collins, who also been rising the boards. There's some really good interior D linemen this year. I think about this. There's about 4 or 5 really good interior D linemen that's gonna go in I think the top 2-3 rounds. To go with all these edge rushers that we're gonna be seeing go. He's 6'5", 320, at an 87 grade this year. 85 run defense grade, only 69.8 pass rush. So I don't think we can go with him. I think we go with the proven player and Derek Harmon. He played at a probably higher level than Toledo at Oregon. So I think we're gonna trust that he can translate better to the NFL. Even though I think Darius Alexander is gonna be really good too. I think we're just gonna go with a higher ranked player in Derek Harmon here at pick 64. Now we're back on the board here at pick 66, and I think we could take running back here. We could double up and take running back. I mean, they got Brian Cooks at safety, so they could take a safety. I don't really think they need a safety that bad. Could they get Eric Reed also? I'm not sure if he's a free agent or not. Let's look at some of the corners available. Maxwell Harrison, 76 ranked, so taking him here wouldn't be too big of a reach. Azariah Thomas had a really good Senior Bowl practice and stuff. Play well. Same with Kobe Bryant. I really do like Thomas. He's gonna rise up the boards. Also, they do need cornerback help. I feel like this is a deep class for running back, so I think we're gonna take Thomas here just simply for the fact that it's not as deep of a class at cornerback. They really need cornerback. I think they need that more than running back. And yeah, I think these guys just gonna go fast and not gonna fall in the draft. The next pick is at 96, so I definitely don't think he's gonna be there. So we're gonna take Thomas here. And mind you, this is a 2 draft series, so we do 2 drafts for each team in the series. The next draft after this one, we might include some trades in it just to spice things up. Oh, Harold Fenner Jr. right here, top player on the board at 96. I think that's an obvious choice for the Chiefs. We saw Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl, and he just did not look that good, really. He's kind of been trending that way the last 2-3 seasons. We always expect him to show up in the playoffs, even when he has these down regular seasons. But this year in the playoffs, he's been solid. But that Super Bowl, he was nowhere to be found. Like, none of the players except for Xavier Worthy was there to be found. And I think that's because Xavier Worthy is a true athlete. He's a true man beater. The Chiefs need more of those type of guys. And I think Harold Fenner Jr. at that tight end position is one of those guys. Some other players available are Kamen Rucker, for edge rusher from North Carolina. He's a really good edge rusher. He's a little bit on the smaller side, and I don't think they need edge rusher as much. Cause they have Loftus and some other guys they invested in. Let's see who else available. Yeah, Quadarius Robinson, edge. Jalen Miro, Jonas Sanker. Kobe Bryant is here, but we just took corner because I would like Kobe Bryant also. I think Trent McDuffie, I would like to put Trent McDuffie back in the slot. And if you take 2 corners, you can kind of do that. So I think it's obvious here. We're going to take Harold Fenner Jr. out of Bowling Green. He had one of the best tight end seasons ever in college football this year. I think he could be the future for the Chiefs at the tight end position. All right, last pick right here in the 5th round, 132. So far we're taking Harold Fenner Jr., we're taking Derek Harmon, we're taking Josh Conley Jr., and Azariah Thomas. So I really like those picks right there. I feel like they addressed all the positions of need except for linebacker. And right here at 32, I think we might address that linebacker need. Let's see who the top linebackers on the board are. All right, Kobe King here. He's ranked 155 at Penn State. Played at Penn State. You got Cody Simon here, linebacker. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Nick Bolton, because I don't think they have bad linebackers. I just think they need more depth there at that position. The names aren't really popping off the board right here. Greg Penn III. LSU, I think this way too high for him. Jay Higgins from Iowa. Kobe Simons. Kobe King does, I think, fit what they kind of need. Let's see how he ranks in pass coverage, because I do think that's what they're missing. He's great against the run. He had an 89 grade this year, only a 65 on coverage grade. He's only 6'1", 248, so he's on the smaller side. I don't know. I think they need like a cover linebacker out there. Here we got Cody Simon, 90 run defense grade, 72.7 pass coverage grade, 80.6 rushing grade. Had an 87.9 overall grade this year. It's looking like Cody Simon is the guy to take right here from Ohio State. He's 6'2", 235, so I mean, he's slightly taller than Kobe King, but doesn't weigh as much. But I do think it looks like he's a better pass coverage linebacker. And then you got Cody Lindenberg. Let's see what he got. Yeah, he only got a 61 coverage grade, 79 against the run. So yeah, right here, I think we're gonna take Cody Simon from Ohio State at linebacker. That solves the third need that PFF has for the Chiefs, and just another need that I saw in the Super Bowl that they kind of needed. Like Nick Bolton played really well this Super Bowl, but they just needed more juice on that defense. So we're gonna take Cody Simon right here. It's actually the fourth round. That one pick 132 in the fourth round. I guess the Chiefs don't have a fifth round pick this year, which is why they probably have two picks in the second round or third round, whichever one it was. 66 and 64 pick. So we got our grade. They're saying we should have took Jared Ivey over Azariah Thomas, which, I mean, Jared Ivey, he's a big defensive end, so I mean he could play on the interior and edge, but I think they just needed cornerback way more than they needed edge rushers. So yeah, first pick we took Josh Conley Jr., tackle from Oregon, gave us an A grade for that. Next pick we took interior D lineman Derek Harmon from Oregon, gave us an A grade for that. We took on Azariah Thomas, which is kind of a reach according to PFF, but he really showed flashes in his I think Senior Bowl practices. They needed corner bad. I didn't think a corner was going to be there if we waited, and I think he will rise in this draft process after they do the combine and pro days and stuff. So I think later on you will see him higher in mock draft, so this pick won't look as bad. Then we got a steal to me in the third round with pick 96. We took Harold Fannin Jr., basically the future tight end for the Chiefs, post Travis Kelce, really with Travis Kelce, even if he comes back. He provides more explosiveness in the pass game for the Chiefs. And then in the fourth round, we took Cody Simon from Ohio State linebacker. We ended up in the top 38% of Chiefs drafts and got a B plus overall grade. Let me know what y'all thought about that first draft. We about to move on to the second draft. In the second draft, like I said earlier, we're gonna be doing some trades, and I don't really see too many picks that the Chiefs have that we could realistically move off of. So we might not even do no trades. We might just take some different players, depending on how the board fall. All right, we back here for our second draft. Let's enter. All right, let's start it. Like I said, in this draft, we're going to be doing some trades. Possibly, we got we're here at pick 32. So the board feel kind of different this time. Josh Collins Jr. isn't here available. They do have Jahdae Barron here, which I like Jahdae Barron, but he's kind of similar to Trent McDuffie in terms of probably like a nickel or slot cornerback in the league. Can probably play some safety also. I don't know how well he's going to do on the outside. So I don't know if we take him right here. Colston Loveland here, falling right here, is a great pick. Like I said, we could take Travis Kelce replacement. Siobhan Ravel is here, which cornerback-wise I think really fits them, but he's coming off an ACL injury. So I don't really know how he's going to be how he gonna come back and how he's gonna look. Yeah, like Iron Maner. Realistically, I think we take Coastal Loveland right here instead of last draft we took Harold Fannin Jr. This draft I think we take Coastal Loveland early on and pick somebody different later on. So yeah, let's take Coastal Loveland right here. Tight end from Michigan. So you basically just secure your future at tight end post Travis Kelce. All right, we're on the board again. Pick 64 in the second round. Top players available are Caleb Johnson, running back, Iowa. I really like him. Ozzie Trapelo, they do need tackle. Derek Alexander, Sebastian Castro, Alfred Collins, Quinshon Judkins. Jonas Savannah, I really like him, but he's projected to kind of move into a guard at the NFL level. So I think they truly need tackle. I think their guard position isn't that bad. They had to move what's his name, Joe Tooney out to play tackle this year. They got Trey Smith at guard on the other side. So really, I think they're solidified it on the inside of that offensive line. They got Creed Humphrey at center. It's really just their tackle positions. So I think we take Ozzie Trapelo right here, who also might move inside also, but I think he fits better on the outside than Jonas Savano. So to Ozzie right there, pick 64. We're back on the board at pick 66. I think, like I talked about last draft, Darius Alexander really going to rise up some boards. I think we take him right here. Terry D. Lyman. We kind of taking the same positions, just different players in the second draft. So I might spice it up a little bit. I'm not sure. But right here, we're going to take... Should I spice it up? Wide receiver, I really like Jalen Royals. Josiah Stewart, Edge. Jeffrey Bossa, I really like him. I could take him here at linebacker. Lars Garrett Thomas, Anthony Belton, Mason Taylor, Taz Johnson. I really would like to see Taz Johnson in the Chiefs offense. This is tough. I feel like Darius Alexander makes a lot of sense if we want to address needs. But I do kind of want to spice things up. And yeah, let's spice things up right here. We're gonna take. I don't know if I want to spice things up. Nah, we're gonna stick to the board right here. And I think we're gonna take Jeffrey Bossa right here, linebacker for Oregon. Nah. I'm going with my first instincts. We're taking Darius Alexander from Toledo. He's gonna rise up some boards. He's gonna be, I think, a top 3 round pick. And he might be on day 2 pick, early day 2 pick, if we're being honest. So we're here at 96. Harold Fannin Jr. failed to us again, but we took Coastal Loveland earlier. You got Tate Ratledge, interior on the guard. You got Melo Dots in the corner. It could definitely take him. Ooh, RJ Harvey here. I really like RJ Harvey. Kobe Bryant. They do need cornerback help. I don't think there's going to be too many cornerbacks after him. Byron Sorrell. JJ Puegas. I think we go Kobe Bryant here. He's a big corner from Kansas. Really athletic. Kind of on the slender side, but he has room to improve. He plays really well against the run. 71.8 man coverage grade, 76.9 total coverage grade, 74 zone. And like I said, he's a really lengthy corner. He's 6'1", 175. I think it just makes perfect sense. He did really well at the Senior Bowl in practices covering guys. I think it just makes perfect sense right here to take Kobe Bryant. All right, now we're back here at pick 132. Got Willie Lampkin from North Carolina, guard. Zaya Alexander, Quinn Ewers, Mitchell Evans, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He had a really big Shrine Bowl performance. I think he won offensive MVP in that performance. Running back from Arizona. You got Needs Pebbles, Tyler Batty, really impress people at the I be getting this Strong Bowl and Senior Bowl mixed up. I watch both of them. I get which players played in which game mixed up sometimes. I just remember the names that popped up and I kept hearing as I watched the game. Kobe Hudson. Really right here, I think Tyler Batty will be a great pickup for the edge rusher right here. They already put solved their interior D line. I don't see no tackles or nobody like that available, so we can stack up on tackles. I did say running back was a position we could take, but Tyler Batty, I think he's a real sleeper in this draft. I think he's gonna rise up boards. Getting him here in the 4th round at 132 isn't a bad pick. And yeah, we're gonna take Tyler Batty here from BYU. All right, got our grade. They're saying we should have took Donovan Azaraku from Boston College over Coastal Loveland, which, I mean, he's a great player and stuff, but I feel like just looking at Travis Kelce's performance and how it's steadily declining each year, why not take one of the best tight ends available outside of Warren from Penn State? Coastal Loveland, the second best tight end on the board. I mean, why not take him? Have him sit under and learn from Travis Kelce for a year or two before he retires. You get Mahomes, a young tight end that he can grow with for the rest of his career. And then the next pick we took Ozzie Tropelo from Boston College, tackle. Got an A- grade for that. Then took Darius Alexander in the 3rd round, A grade for that. I like the PFF sees how good Darius Alexander gonna be. Then we took Kobe Bryant in the 3rd round, also pick on 96. They gave us a C grade for that. And our 4th pick in this 5-round draft, we took Tyler Batty from BYU. We got a B+ grade from that. We was in the top 32% in this draft. Still got a B+ grade. And yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about these drafts. Which one do y'all think was better? Which moves would y'all have made that I didn't make? What do y'all think is next for the Chiefs? What do you think they can do in free agency to solve the issues and get back to the Super Bowl? Do y'all think they're gonna continue to be a dynasty, or is this over for the Chiefs and do they need to blow some things up on that team? And yeah, I got some other mock drafts that I've done: Cleveland Browns, Steelers, Panthers. And yeah, they should be popping up on the screen right now. Check those out and stay tuned for the next video. Peace out.
It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Hey!